It's that time of year. And this time of year. So what does that mean?
That means let's get at her. Moose time.
I saw this bull. I think he's in there with cows. He's not bad, Greg. Look at him. It's that time of year. And this time of year. So what does that mean?
That means let's get at her. Moose time. It's good to be back, you know, it's really good to be back in this environment rather than climbing the mountains. We look like we're in goat country, but this is awesome moose country.
It's almost like it means you get to sleep in later or something.
Well, that works for me. Yeah, no kidding.
It's moose hunting time. We are in that time of year, early rut, kind of mid-September. We're in a great spot, high alpine. We're not down low in the river valleys or, you know, in those big lower lakes. High mountain lake, we're in a position where we can actually take advantage of a caribou tag if it happens. But
you never know.
Our primary goal is getting this guy a moose.
And I'm looking forward to getting a moose. You're gonna be cool on the water.
Should throw me a life jacket too.
So far we haven't produced anything, but we got such an amazing area here that we're bound to pick up some moose sooner or later. Lots of bedding. We've noticed there's a lot of spots where they've been bedding in trails, so they're definitely here. It's just a matter of calling them out. Yeah, we've just been glassing the hillsides here looking for caribou, and sure enough, we got a couple of cows up here. One is up moving around feeding, obviously, and the other one's bedded.
Got some weather coming in.
Yeah, a little change.
Well, it's been pretty overcast all morning.
To be expected this time of the year, though, right? I mean, you can get almost anything this time of the year. Now get a little snow in the air.
You just want to work the shore, just continue around the lake and check it out.
Yeah.
This evening I want to be up high. You know, those caribou are over there. Picked up a couple caribou, that's cool. We'll go down there and spend an hour or so and then head back to camp, make a plan. They're here. There's beds, there's everything. They're here. It's just a matter of getting high and finding them in the trees or wherever they are.
1, 2, 3.
there's a bit of a concern around camp as to how much wood we have, usable wood. There's not a lot of wood around this country. There's a lot of wood, but no dry stuff.
Yeah, nothing
or dead,
No.
which is really surprising.
Yeah.
We'll find some.
Yeah.
If we persevere, we'll find some.
Oh well, we'll figure it out. If not, we'll just cuddle tonight.
No, we won't cuddle. We'll freeze. If we don't find any, we'll just freeze tonight. So basically we've come in for lunch and we saw this weather coming in and well, it's here. Not that many times that we actually get to be able to escape weather like this. So it's nice to have a big tent and a fire going on inside because the high wind and the way this snow is coming down, nothing's gonna be moving right now. So you might as well be making a game plan for later for when it does clear up and keep dry. So the snow has stopped, but the wind hasn't. This high wind is not conducive to moose moving around and responding to the call because the call is going to be really difficult to get it out there, for moose all around the area to hear.
Yeah.
So the game plan will be, his dad's going to stay down low. He's going to continue to call. I'm going to go up the side of the hill over here. If a moose comes out, hopefully I pick it up and then we can make a plan.
Yeah, as we're walking along, it's exciting to come across a moose pit where he's actually scraped up the ground, dug up the ground, then he'll urinate in it and he'll actually wallow in it and roll around in it and get that musk smell on him to attract his girlfriends out there. Yeah, you can see right here where he's stepped in it. So he's made his mark where he's urinated, he's rolled in it, and the last thing he does is put his footprint in it to let the cows know that this is his area, and he lets the bulls know too that he's out here working this area. Yeah, I've been calling moose out in this direction, and lo and behold, looking around with my binoculars, and I picked up 3 caribou right on the shore. I'd say maybe about half a mile away. So they're coming down, they're moving down out of the alpine and coming down to the lake like to drink in the evening.
So normally in the Yukon, when we associate, this time of year, fall time, and, rubs, generally speaking, we associate them with moose, but we're up on the mountain and this here is caribou. So it's pretty cool to see that caribou can do this kind of a rub as well. If it was moose, it would just be obviously busted right over.
Yeah, I just use the horn similar to a moose would use his ears and his antlers. he would move them into wherever he hears a sound, and his antlers are like amplifiers. They just catch the sound and he can key right on it for miles. He can follow that sound and come right in. So that's basically what I'm doing, is I'm just trying to listen to see if I can hear any movement or any grunts or anything from a moose, which I'm not hearing right now. All I can hear is the movement of the trees and the wind. Yeah, we finally seen our first moose this evening at the very far end of the lake, and the wind is actually moving this way, so she not likely heard us due to the wind's fairly strong right now. But there's a beautiful cow. She's right on the shore.
It's been a great evening. Dad's been calling all evening from the other side of the lake. We can hear it. It's being broadcasted, really well. We've seen 3 cows, no bulls, which makes me kind of wonder what's going on. We'll see what happens, but it's early in the hunt. There's got lots of time. We'll get back up here. I think this is the best vantage point that I can see. I'll get back up here tomorrow morning and we'll see what the morning brings.
It's my evening to cook, so I'm doing up an amazing chili, and hopefully everybody's happy, and if they're not, oh well. We're out here at early light, and Greg, he's gone up the mountain to do some spotting. I'm back in a position where I was last evening, where we've seen the moose and the caribou. It's beautiful conditions, quiet, clear, so the moose should be able to hear us in all directions this morning. So that's the plan, to start calling and see what comes in. Yeah, we've been here almost an hour now. We've seen no activity. I've been calling, I've been glassing. Greg's still up on the hill there, overlooking the entire valley, so kind of counting on him to be able to spot the animals first, and then relay we have some signals set up. He'll relay on to us which way the moose is coming in, if it's coming in at all. Once again, we managed to catch a glimpse of a cow. She crossed in behind me here, quite a ways across the lake. But it's the area where we seen them last night, and possibly Greg has seen them as well. He's, again, still high on the ridge, overlooking the entire valley, so he likely seen it. The sun's high in the sky now, and it's warming up, and eventually they'll quit moving as well once it heats up, so hopefully something comes out.
Another beautiful morning on top of the hill. It's kind of bittersweet at the moment because all we see is 3 cows from last night, but still no bulls. Beautiful morning. Everything is quiet and crystal clear. And I think we're doing everything right. It's just a matter of those bulls coming out of the woodwork and showing up.
Nothing's moving. We haven't seen a cow lately. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but in this case, we're not anywhere near finished yet, so we're going to give it the old college try and keep working at it. It's another early morning for us. We're up with the sun and had our breakfast. It's been somewhat sobering because usually we're on the moose by this time. We're into day 3 and we've called in some cows, but we've yet to see the bull. But it's just a matter of time, persistence, and positive. Stay positive.
Well, if you're sitting in bed, you're not killing anything. That's for sure. So it's about being out here and putting in the time. So I'm going up the mountain.
Okay.
You go that way.
Going that way.
And let's go find something.
Good luck. Let's do it.
Okay. It's been an amazing morning watching the sun come up. It's been good. I can hear Dad calling down there. It didn't take too long once we got up here, and for like literally less than a minute, I saw this bull. So I don't have a good read on what it is, but it's definitely a decent bull. There's no doubt about that. And he's in there with, I think he's in there with cows.
Well, it's a little bit disappointing. We did have a small bull back in behind us, but he never came out to show himself. It's a bit of a struggle. They're just not on. They're just not on.
So, what do you got?
0, nothing. What about you?
About 25 seconds of a bull.
Really?
It's 3 o'clock. We've regrouped. Now it's time to attack. If they bedded down where I think they probably did, we got about a mile to where they are.
Right.
And the wind is not particularly in our favor. If we go on that side of the valley, we will never see them. Right. So we have to go over here, and hopefully it all comes together, but we got to get moving.
Let's go. I'm ready here.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you gonna make it happen?
Let's do it.
Are you gonna make it happen?
Don't hurt me. Thank you. He's got light fronts. He's not bad, Greg. Look at him. You've got his attention. Just leave him now. He's turning. I can shoot him right now, right now. Here he comes, here he comes. Will I take it off yet? No.
twisty turns. Okay, here we go. You ready? Oh, he's running. Yeah.
That was crazy. Holy crap, man. That is too bizarre. Put her on lock. We did it again, son. We did it again.
Oh, Dad.
Oh. Son of a bitch.
He's nice. He's nice and wet. Good job. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
I'm heading back to the plate.
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
I think it's awesome.
I think it worked out really well considering the mess we thought we were in. I'm more than grateful. I mean, I'm thankful. It's a beautiful animal. Yeah. So, what's the next step?
Next step is dismantling, and it's about, I think it's about a kilometer hike back to the lake.
All right, I guess that's the story. We're gonna start work right now.